I lost 30 pounds in 2 months. The whole reason I lost weight is a long story, and I have to start at the beginning. Hello beauties, welcome to another video. Today I am bringing you along with me while I get ready. I do need to go and get these bad boys done. They are horrible and well overdue. So I thought this would be a perfect time for us to get to know each other. I would love for you guys to comment below any questions you have for me, whether it be about my channel, about my personal life, about the weight that I've lost, whatever comes to mind. Ask me down below. I would love to chat with you. So today's going to be a pretty chatty getting ready with me. So bear with me. Let's talk about weight. I have mentioned in, I think it was my Value Village video, that I have lost 30 pounds. Yes, I have been losing weight. I still have probably about 25 pounds to go, but I've lost 30 pounds so far in the last 2.5 months. And that is true. I had lost 30 pounds in 2 months. However, for the last month, I've slowed right down. And this was by design. How do I even start this? So the whole reason I lost weight is a long story, and I have to start at the beginning. And it actually goes back to when TikTok was being threatened to be taken down. So I was watching there was like all these TikTokers that were coming out with videos confessing that they had lied about certain things or withheld the truth or whatever. And I think it was like to the sound or a clip of Family Guy.
But since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you.
And one of them was this TikToker that said, oh, by the way, yes, I am using Ozempic. So I was like, okay, what's Ozempic? I Googled it, can't talk right now, and realized that it is a medication prescribed for diabetes. However, a lot of people in Hollywood are using it for weight loss because it helps suppress your appetite. So I kind of looked into it a little bit more and saw that a lot of people were losing like ridiculous amounts of weight. And now before I go any further, I need to tell you guys, I have tried everything. For those of you who don't know, I have been on long-term disability since 2019. I have lupus and I have fibromyalgia as well as congenital heart issues. So since I've been off, 2019, that's 6 years now that I've been off work, the weight has slowly crept on. And I woke up one morning and I weighed myself and I weighed 160 pounds. No! I'm only 5 feet tall, maybe 5'1", depends on the day it seems. Anyways, I'm very short, very small stature. When I got married to my husband, I weighed all 97 pounds. But since I've been off, I've tried everything. I tried the Dr. Bernstein. I tried the keto diet. I have tried exercise. I know you guys are all saying, if you just, move your body and get exercise. It's not that easy for me, okay? When I have a flare, more specifically the fibro flare, my whole body feels bruised.
I can't move. It's like labor and babies were coming out everywhere.
And it's very sensitive to the touch. My husband cannot touch me when I'm in a flare. So it's really hard for me to stay active. I will, exercise one day and then I'll do it like a couple of days. I'll give myself a day break in between, but I'll go like a week just focusing on watching what I eat and trying to be physically active. And then I'm in a flare and it sets me full back because I'm bedridden for 3-4 days. So everything that I just worked towards gets reset. So it's very frustrating. It's a very frustrating illness or disorder, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, anyways, I tried everything. My husband, the day that I weighed myself and I, reached 160, I realized, oh my God, I weigh 5 pounds more than I did 9 months pregnant with my youngest son. I was 155 at 9 months pregnant with my youngest son. I realized I have to do something. I have to. Like this is ridiculous. So I talked to my family doctor and she's like, well, I would like to do a physical and then maybe we'll discuss what we can do if we can write you a prescription. Have you talked to a dietitian? Yes, I've talked to a dietitian. Have you tried exercise? Yes, I've tried exercising. Nothing works. And because I'm off work, I didn't have anything really to focus on. So depression. And what do you do? Well, what do I do when I'm depressed? I eat. So anyways, because we moved, long story short, because we moved last year, I had to find a new doctor closer to me because my family doctor, the one that said she would look into it, is a 45-minute drive away from me, and that's just not feasible for me. Long story short, I found a doctor in a town that's not in my town, but it's only like 15-minute drive. So bonus. Anyways, so I went and saw her, and I said, would you put me on Ozempic? I said, I've read a lot about it. I've researched. I've found that it's really helping people that are, at their last resort for weight loss. Will you prescribe it to me? She said, yes, you are a candidate. You are technically obese, so you are a candidate. So she prescribed it to me. I was so excited. So excited. So I called my husband right away because he didn't think she would prescribe it with all my medical issues. And I called him and I'm like, I'm going to Costco right now to fill this prescription because she just prescribed me Ozempic. So excited, went to Costco, got the prescription filled, found out that my insurance didn't cover it. They filled 2 months worth and that came to like $427, whatever. It was not cheap. Anyways, I got home after filling it and took the shot right away. Now, for someone who hates needles, this is amazing too. This is how desperate I was to lose weight because I'm willing to take the needle every morning, or not every morning, sorry, once a week. But honestly, it's like an EpiPen. It's not a needle, really. It's a needle, but it's not a needle. So anyways, so I have been on Ozempic and oh my goodness, has it ever helped? I realize I'm probably going to get a lot of hate in the comments below, and I am just going to say this right now. For any of you who are hating on me, I will just block you. I will ignore your comments, so don't even bother. I've heard it all. I don't need it. I think that being at a healthy weight is better than any of the side effects that I could possibly get from Ozempic. I was obese. And honestly, I didn't like myself. I looked in the mirror and I didn't like what I saw. I didn't like how I felt. I didn't, nothing looked good on me. It ruins your confidence. So I don't want to hear it. So if you have nothing but, if you have nothing nice to say, then please just move along. Anyways, back to the Ozempic. So I started at January 27th, and the first 2 months, yes, I lost a ridiculous amount of weight. But one of the side effects from Ozempic is that it could cause either diarrhea or constipation, one or the other. Well, I already struggle with constipation with the fibromyalgia. I have irritable bowel syndrome. I can't talk with these strips in. It exacerbated my constipation. So I went well over a week without going, and I had such a bad tummy ache. My stomach was rock hard. I got scared. I was taking Ducalex. I tried suppository. Nothing was working. Nothing was helping me go. When I saw my doctor, she's like, maybe don't stop the Ozempic, but don't go up any higher doses. For those of you who don't know, they start you off with 0.025 or 0.25 of an injection for 4 weeks, once a week for 4 weeks. Then it goes up to 0.5 and then goes up to 1 milligram once a week for 4 weeks. I can't talk. That's what I was at 1 milligram at that point. And she said, you know what, just stay at the 1 milligram. So anyways, I said, okay, that's actually a pretty good plan because it's so expensive. And the higher up in dose that I go, the more expensive it is. So I've kind of been at a lull for the last month. I did lose 5 pounds in that month, but you know, it was a little bit more by design because I needed to poop. I'm gonna blow dry my hair and I will be right back.
A few moments later.
Back to the weight loss. I am still losing. My goal is to get down to 105. I don't think I want to go as skinny as I was when I got married. Mostly because a lot of people said I looked sick. That, you know, you could count my ribs. But I do at least want to get down to 105. I'm 120, actually 124.8 this morning. So I've come a long way, but I still have a little more to go. Not to say that I'm not feeling better about my body and about myself now, because I do. Which is another reason why I started fashion on my channel and my Instagram, because I'm actually feeling more confident now. This used to be one of my favorite palettes before I got into all the Huda Beauty and the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I absolutely love this palette. It is just beautiful. Like these shades, and this one, oh my goodness. You all know I love my shimmer. It shimmers all right. So I'm using the MAC Studio Radiance 24-Hour Luminous Lift Concealer. So I'm just using this a little bit on my eyelids. Just kind of gives a little bit of a base. A lot of times I'll use like a finishing powder to kind of set the concealer on my eyelids, but I have it all downstairs because I'm taking photos of it all. So I'm just going to use the shadow. So I'm going to just use this little pink. It's Risque. Just because it'll set the primer so that the rest of the shadow will should just glide effortlessly. I'm hoping that I can at least lose 2 pounds a week. I think that's reasonable. 2 pounds a week is not too much. I know I am hearing a lot of people say or talk about Ozempic face, and from what I read up on it, now don't quote me, but from what I read up on Ozempic face or Ozempic butt or Ozempic body, is because people are losing weight so fast that the skin just hangs off you. It doesn't have time to acclimate to the weight loss. So that's why I'm not trying to lose too much too fast now, because these last 20 pounds, you know, I'm okay taking my time losing them. Shortly, I will be doing a behind the scenes video for you guys to show you my studio. This is all new. This is my studio / closet. The master bedroom, the one that we sleep in, obviously, it did have a walk-in closet, but it was still pretty tiny. And then right behind that walk-in closet was a spare bedroom. So we got the wall between the 2 rooms taken out and just made one great big closet. And I'm excited to show you guys because it is beautiful. However, I haven't been able to show you guys yet, and I'm kind of waiting. I'm actually going into this color now. I'm waiting until we're completely finished. Funds are a little tight right now, so we weren't able to purchase all the lights for the closet that we wanted to. You guys have probably seen a little bit of it in my fashion videos. I'm actually standing in front of part of my closet there. Yeah, this is my favorite room. And so like all of these are from IKEA. All these are, they're like actual kitchen cupboards, but they're only 15 inches deep. That's the one thing with IKEA is you can like custom order, not custom order, but like I think the smallest, they're the smallest depth. Can I not talk today? I think I still have those strips in my mouth. The smallest depth was 15 inches, and then you could go up to, I think, 30 or 35, which was typically in a kitchen right under a cupboard. But of course I didn't need that deep, so I just got the 15. And then we got the countertop. I think we got this. Yeah, we got this from Home Depot. And by the way, Home Depot did all the work for us. Phenomenal job. Really, really happy with what they did. So yeah, I will definitely be showing you guys once everything is done. All the lights are up and it looks all beautified. So I'm just going to blend that just a tiny bit. You see, like the shimmer? I just love this one. It just stands out. Absolutely love it. For the contour, I'm actually going to break my rules. I never like doing this, but I'm going to do it today. I'm actually going to draw it right on the face. I haven't used this yet, so I don't know how strong it's going to be. Okay, and then on the blush side, gotta be careful because I was turning the wrong side there. Put this there, and a little tiny bit there. This is my best blending brush. It's by Morphe. But I like it. I like it a lot.
I like you a lot.
Okay, I have a question for you guys. I have these Charlotte Tilburys. Are they supposed to be sharpened? I think they're supposed to be sharpened because I've been twisting and it's nothing's happening. I think I have to sharpen it. Like I feel like I'm scraping my lips. Like, isn't that a beautiful shade? I need to figure out. I'm pretty sure I have to sharpen it, and I know I have a sharpener. I just don't know where it went. And even though I got lip injections to try and even out my lips, it didn't work. Okay, so now I'm gonna use this on my lips as well. Not sure I like it as a lip color. All right, so brows. This one might be too light because I've gotten my hair colored darker than what it was. Actually, it's not bad. I was expecting it to be too light. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Wax. Sorry if that mirror is making it blurry. Hopefully it's not. I got these from Amazon. Best investment ever. I don't know if I can call it an investment, but best purchase? That's another video I have coming out too. Is my best Amazon purchases. I have so many that I need to share with you guys. Sorry, I can't talk and do my eyelashes at the same time. I'm so afraid I'm just gonna go right across the face. All right, well, I think the makeup is done. Fingers crossed that my hair turns out okay. I am very regretful that I cut it this short, but you know, it's hair, it'll grow back. Where's that other one there? All right, let's see. I love the volume that those rollers give. Wow, it actually turned out not too bad today. By the way, this hairspray, oh my God, it makes you smell so pretty. And it doesn't make your hair like hay, you know? So that's all I have, you guys. I want to thank you so much for joining me on this very chatty Get Ready With Me. I really hope you guys enjoyed all of my stories, especially the weight loss. I know a lot of you have been asking me a lot how did you lose the weight? Please share your journey. And I hope you're not disappointed in me. You know, I know some of you are going to think that I did cheat because I went on Ozempic, but honestly, I'm not embarrassed. I'm actually proud that I've taken the steps to a healthier lifestyle. And that means eating healthier and being at a healthier weight and not overeating like I used to or eating out of boredom. So I'm very happy. I still have a ways to go, but I will update you guys as I progress. So I want to thank you all for joining me. If you guys are new here and haven't done so yet, I would appreciate if you hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload my videos. So that's all I have for you guys today. Bye, beauties.